Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Here in this video, I will be doing a wash and work on this birthday set, and as you can see, I am starting off by applying primer. So I am applying primer on all the nails, and if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jess, and I do tips and notice. Like I said, here in this video, I will be showing you guys how I created this set. So as you can see here, starting off on the pinky, I am going to be going in with this really pretty like teal turquoise color, and I'm going to be applying it to the edge of the nail, as you can see here, and I'm going to be creating an ombre. So that's why I'm only applying it to this part of the nail, and then I'm adding like about 1 or 2 beads just so that way it could be pigmented, because I am working with the like Glam and Glitz powders, and as you guys know, they are very like the consistency of them, they're very like thin and very like watery. They're more like pigments, I feel. But as you can see, I'm going to be doing this to the pinky, the pointer finger, and the thumb. And as you can see, back to the pinky, I'm going to be applying this color to create my ombre. So it's kind of like a pinky-ish nude, and that's just what she wanted. So I'm going to be going ahead and applying that. And as you can see, I am going to be applying a couple beads because this is more of like a very sheer color. Even though it is like a nudish pink, it was more of like a sheer color. So you will see that I do go in with multiple beads, and that's only because I'm building up my color, and I'm also wanting to blend it down so I can have like a really nice blend to it, blending down to the teal turquoise color. So that's just simply what I'm doing, and I'm going to be doing it to the pinky, the pointer finger, and the thumb. And once I'm done applying my ombre, as you can see here, now I'm going in with a bead of clear, and I'm making sure that I'm encapsulating the ombre so that way whenever I go in and file, I don't file any of the excess off. So as you can see, I'm just going in with multiple beads as well to create my structure as well for the nail. So that's usually what I use to build my structure, is my clear, and that's just my preference. But you know, you could do either or, whether you do it in the ombre acrylic or just when you're going ahead and encapsulating it. But as you can see, I'm just going in with multiple beads to create my structure, and I'm going to be encapsulating the thumb, the pointer finger, and the pinky. And once I'm done encapsulating here on the ring finger, I'm going to be going ahead and priming, and I am going to be going ahead and going in back in with that pinkish nude, and I'm going to be applying it to the entire nail, and like I said, building up my structure. And I'm only going to be doing this with this one since it is a cover, so I'm just going ahead and applying it to the ring finger. here on the middle finger, I'm going to be going ahead and priming again, and with a bead of clear, I'm going to be adding a thin layer to the natural nail, as you can see here. Since I am going to be going ahead and applying some dried flowers, I want a nice clean base. So as you can see, I'm just going ahead and applying the clear, as you could see, and as it's like kind of like drying, I'm going to be going ahead and applying this flower, since it is going to have kind of like a tacky layer to it. So I'm just going ahead and applying it, as you can see, making sure that I'm pressing down, making sure that there's no bubbles underneath. And then as you can see, I'm going to be going ahead and grabbing some scissors and just cutting off the excess. Then after, I'm going to be going ahead and applying a thin layer of clear here at the bottom, and applying those pieces that I cut off, just so that way it can have more dried flowers into the nail. So I don't want to waste them, so I'm just going to be putting them back in the nail. And I'm going to be also applying a layer here of that same color that I used, that teal turquoise color, and I'm just going to be applying it just so that way it can also have some color. And then I'm also going to be adding some other different types of dried flower, as well as some hearts, as you can see here, as I'm going ahead and applying them. I'm just going to be putting them very randomly, just so that way they look good. And then here, as you can see, I'm going to be going ahead and applying a thin layer of clear, as you can see, and I am going to be going ahead and adding some glitter. So I am going to be going ahead and adding some really fine glitter, although I will say I am not going to add like all of it. I'm only going to add like a tad bit, just so I can add like a little bit of pop to it. And it's just going to be a really fine glitter, as you can see here. And then after I'm happy with the results, I'm going to be going ahead and encapsulating the whole thing. foundation, I'm going to be going ahead filing, shaping, buffing, and then I do ask my clients to wash their hands. And then here, as you can see, I am starting off by bling, so I am going to be going ahead and applying some glue here at the corner, going in with the SS12 in turquoise, and then I'm going to be going ahead and adding some SS7s and SS4s on each side of crystal. So as you can see here, I'm just going ahead and adding them to the sides, and then I am using my wax pencil. I will make sure to link down below all the products that I use, so make sure to check down below in the description for any of that info. But as you can see, this is what it looks like. And on the ring finger here, I'm going to be going ahead and adding an SS9, I believe, in turquoise, and then adding SS4s all around it in crystal, as you can see here. And then here on the pointer finger, I'm going to be doing the exact same thing that I did to the ring finger, making sure that they're nice and even in the middle. And then I'm going to be going ahead and adding the SS4s and crystal all around. And then here on the thumb, applying my glue, and I'm going to be doing the exact same thing that I did to the pinky. So going in with my SS12, going in with SS7s and SS4s on each side for the crystal. So after applying bling, as you can see, I'm cleaning the crystals with just some alcohol on the wipe. I'm going in with some white acrylic, my number 2 brush, and obviously some monomer to create my 3D flowers. So as you can see, I'm just going ahead and picking up a bead, applying it to the nail. And I like to work a little bit more drier with my beads, just because it makes it easier to make the 3D flower, but also you do have to work faster and harder. But as you can see, I'm just going ahead applying the bead, and then I let it dry for a little bit, just depending if I picked up a wet or dry bead. And then I am going to be using my brush and using the tip of it to like flatten out the sides, so that way it could give it like a little perkier look, and then obviously bringing it down to create that point of it. And then I'm just going to be adding 4 petals, so 1 at the bottom, 2 on the side, and then 1 at the top. And that's simply what I'm doing here. Same thing that I did, applying my bead, making sure that it's nice and circular, just because it makes it easier to do your 3D flowers as well. So as you can see, I made that little point in the middle, and then I'm going ahead and rounding it off and then pointing it out a little bit, just depending if I'm doing the top, bottom, or sides. But usually on the sides I do more circular rather than like pointy it out. I only pointy it out like on the top and the bottom, but here on the sides, these beads right here, I'm only doing those circular. So I'm just applying it circular, and then with the tip of it flattening it out, as you can see here, to give it that shape. And then I'm going to be doing the exact same thing to the other petal as well. So after I'm done creating my flowers, I always make sure to see that they're even, and then if they are, then that's good. If not, I'll try to fix them if they're not. But after that, I'm going to be going ahead and applying my top coat. So I am going to be going ahead and adding it to the middle, the pinky, and the thumb. And I did not include it, but I also did add it to the flower nails, because I don't know if I lost the footage or what, but I did also add top coat to those, and I cured it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp. And after it's done curing, as you can see, I'm going in with alcohol and a wipe to clean the crystals just really quick, and making sure that my flowers are also dried. Make sure to always check before you let your client leave. But as you can see, I'm just going ahead and cleaning them, and then I'm going to be going ahead and applying some cuticle oil, and this is the final result. I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed. Also, do not forget to check down below in the description for any of my social media, any discount codes, as well as any of the products that I use. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this right here. Do not forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and turn on your bell so that way you get notified to my upload, and see you guys in the next one.